The Spring Festival was in a few days, and we were all very happy. The Spring Festival was our paradise. At noon that day, the mysterious visitors from the school finally left our village. They lined up and walked in the alleys. Many people stood on both sides of the alley, looking at these mysterious visitors. They came silently, and now they left silently. Sister Little Qing shouldn't have stood on the side of the road. She had never been a fine joining person who loves to stand in the crowd. However, she happened to be there that day. The world is unpredictable. Things that deviate from common sense often happen around us. No one can explain the world. When the team walked to my sister's side, a figure suddenly rushed out. It was that woman. She fell to the ground all of a sudden due to excessive force. When she stood up again, her hair was all loose, and her thick glasses fell to the ground. She stretched out her hands, grabbed my sister's shirt, shoved and shook wildly, while her body leaned forward and backward. Her grey hair danced wildly in the air. Through the mess, my sister saw the woman's extremely nearsighted pupils, protruding outside like a crab. Of course, my sister also saw the mouth that had lost its front teeth, dark like a cricket ready to bite. The woman pushed the tip of her nose to the tip of my sister's and uttered a hysterical shrill cry. "You didn't let me die! That's you! That's you!" My sister's face was scared into a piece of paper. The black aura flew away from her eyes all at once. Only light, no content. My sister saw a ghost. My sister rescued her body, and her soul had already become a drowned ghost, surging in front of Little Qing. After the woman's hands were taken away, my sister collapsed on the ground. Her eyes straightened and her mouth opened. Sister Little Qing was no longer my sister Little Qing. Sister Little Qing would not be shy anymore. My sister Little Qing was no longer a little monster. My sister had never gone to school after the winter vacation. She sat at the door of the house all day, counting her disabled fingers. As long as someone yelled, "Little monster, have a dance!" my sister would dance immediately. My sister was always like a full-stringed clockwork at this time. She would jump forever without finishing the last second, until sweating profusely, until exhausted. Once my sister danced until the sun went down. The setting sun was shining diagonally in the empty alley, pulling my sister's shadow almost to the same length as the alley, and the long shadow struggling on the ground, being dark as if the soil had grown arms, had grown fingers, as if my sister was fighting with the dirt, and my sister could never escape the hands in the end. For so many years since my sister passed away, I have often made such useless assumptions. If my sister was still alive, what would she look like? Such an imagination killed me. I can never imagine a life that has disappeared. I can't visualize the appearance of my sister. This inability made me understand the cruelty of death and the sadness of life. Death is always the heavy drag of life. You can never let it go in life.